Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be sharing with you two types of ice creams. First one's going to be Kesar Pista and second one's going to be Oreo. Now both these ice creams are very easy to make. So let's go straight to the recipe. So I'm using 600 grams of unsweetened heavy cream here, which I'll be using for both my ice creams as a base. So let's start whipping it first. So I'll be using an electric blender to whisk my cream. You can even use a normal beater for it. So now we'll start whisking it, and I'll start with a low speed first, and gradually we'll start increasing the speed. So guys, this will be used as a base for both our ice creams. This is a very easy ice cream with very few ingredients. So whipped cream is the base for both the ice creams. So it's about 5 minutes. Our cream is started to increase in volume, and I'm also increasing the speed of my hand blender. We don't want that soft peaks for it, we just need it to be nice and fluffy. So guys, now my whipped cream mixture is done, and this is the consistency that I'm looking for. This is perfect. So at this stage I'll be adding 400 grams of condensed milk. This is just one tin of condensed milk, around 400 grams. So condensed milk will provide that thickness and richness to the ice creams. So now we'll mix it till it is well combined with the cream. It should be very well combined with the cream. So now our whipped cream and condensed milk is very well combined with each other. It's time to add in the other ingredients. This is the consistency. So as I told you that we'll be using this mixture for both our ice creams. So I'll divide half of my mixture in another bowl. So I'll keep half the mixture aside. So first I'll be making Kesar Pista ice cream, for which I'll be adding in half a teaspoon of vanilla essence. To this I'll be adding in some saffron milk. So this mixture is made out of 10 to 12 strands of saffron, which is mixed with 3 tablespoons of warm milk. So I'll combine it with the help of a spatula. So you don't have to use any food color for this recipe. Saffron is enough for that flavor and the color too. Just combine it very well with the whipped cream mixture. So now you can add any nuts of your choice. It's not necessary that you just need to add pistachios. So I've got some almonds, some chopped pistachios of course, some chopped cashew nuts, and some chopped raisins. Now I'll just mix all the nuts with the mixture. So it's completely your choice what nuts you want to add in the mixture. I've added my favorite nuts. Just combine it well with the mixture. So now our mixture is mixed very well. It's time to transfer it to a mold. So I've got a rectangular mold here, to which I'll transfer my batter. Now you can use any mold for it. You can even use a tiffin box, anything which is comfortable for you. Just tap it nicely and level it up. And now I'll cover this with the help of a cling film. Now this is an important step, to cover it from the top. Otherwise you won't get that perfect ice cream texture in your ice cream, and you will see that ice forming on the top, which you absolutely don't want. So cover it very well, tightly. So now I've covered it nicely, and it is ready to go in the deep freezer for around 6 hours minimum. On the other hand, for our Oreo ice cream, I've got 10 to 12 pieces of Oreo cookies. and I crush them. And I won't crush them very fine because I want the chunks in my ice cream. So I am using my Oreo biscuits along with cream. You can even remove the cream and mix it with the whipped cream mixture. That is the other method of making an Oreo ice cream. But I like white and brown mixture of my Oreo ice cream like McDonald's. So now I've crushed my Oreo cookies and you can see I have not crushed them very fine. It's time to transfer them to the whipped cream mixture. So I've got other half of my whipped cream mixture. And I'll transfer all the crushed Oreo biscuits in the whipped cream. Now again with the help of a spatula, I'll mix all my mixture till it is well combined. Just mix it all together nicely. This is done. So for this Oreo ice cream, I've got a round mold and I'll transfer all the mixture in the round mold. As I said, you can use any mold for this mixture. Just level it up nicely. Again, I'll cover it with the help of a cling film. It should be nice and tight. There should be no air going inside. So now our Oreo ice cream is also ready. And this is also going in the deep freezer for around 6 hours. Then I'll scoop and show you how to plate it.